Try to increase some range of motion and activation through it so that we've got proper support and function through this complex region, and we can avoid re-injuring the back. Good. Good.
Are you working outside doing lawn care, or are you trying to keep up with your kids? Do you have a job that puts a lot of overuse on your body, causing aches and pains? Did you know that we can help keep you moving without the use of drugs, without time off, and without surgery? I'm Dr. Brittany with Lake Effect Chiropractic, your Bay City chiropractor. Today I'm going to show you how we treat James, who hurt himself playing kickball with his kids, but he's got to keep his tree and lawn service business running. So we've been able to keep him working, and now he's able to finally get out and play with his kids again. So take a look and see how we treat him.
All right, everybody, I'm going to show you how we treat James and how we keep him up in the trees, trimming trees and mowing lawns and keeping your property looking sharp. All right, he came in with some hip pain and low back, and it's finally starting to get better where he's out playing with the kids again and he can still walk today. So let's I'm gonna actually start with the muscles in the low back. Give yourself a hug. So it all started with some kickball. Turn to your left. He was swinging for the fences and he really turned to your right. He really aggravated the low back. Had pain going down into his hip and glute. It's taken us a couple weeks to really get it to stay away. You know, we could get it calmed down pretty quickly, but riding in the mower, sitting at baseball games, those were really hard, but he's finally getting there. We've included some exercises and strengthening, and I'll show you guys those after. Turn right and left. Right here, we're working on the muscles in the lumbar spine. These are the guys that stabilize and protect the low back. And we're taking them from a shortened position to a lengthened position, working on scar tissue. And that's how the body heals, with scar tissue. But scar tissue is tight and it's weak. And I like to consider it baby tissue. It's uneducated. It doesn't know how to do its job. So that's what we help it have a better range of motion. And we use the exercises to help coach it along and get it to be functioning with the body. So let's lay on your left side here for me. Good. All right. So you're going to be moving this hip. You're going to bring the knee up towards you and then dropping the foot down like so. Good. And go ahead. Good. And back. And again. Good. So I've shifted the same technique down into the glute. This is the piriformis muscle. Try to increase some range of motion and activation through it so that we've got proper support and function through this complex region, and we can avoid re-injuring the back. Good. Nice. All right, face up for me. You know, the adjustments help to restore movement into the joints. And then we use the muscle work to help restore range of motion in the muscles. Breathe in and out. Good. All right, up onto that right side. Good. All right, that same hip motion, okay? Bring that knee up towards you and drop the foot down. Perfect. And back. And again. And drop. Good. A little bit slower for me. Bring that knee up and drop the foot down. There we go. Better. Good. Perfect. Yeah, so over the course of the care, it's he had a pretty good improvement right away, and then there was a little bit of a kind of ebb and flow as things were really starting to stabilize. That's when we added in the exercises to help give you that strength and really endurance to be able to sit at the games and work and ride the mower all day. Go ahead. you know, you were okay for some of the short jobs, but when you had to do the 3-hour, 4-hour field, you know,
Yeah.
oh, stay on that side.
I apologize.
You know, that was hard. So we had to work to get him up to be able to tolerate that longer job. Good. All right. Now what I'm going to finish with is the laser, okay? I'll show you how we get that set up for him, and we treat his low back. So I'll have you lie face down. And we're going to go through these protocols here. We got the lumbar spine. At this point we've got chronic. He's an average sized person. Skin tone is light. Pain scale today is, we got like a 1 or a 2?
I'd say 2 or 3.
2 or 3. All right, we'll go 2. And there we go. So, check you later.
Okay, so James is riding the lawnmower a lot. He's using a weed whacker, leaning out of a bucket, trimming trees. So one of the exercises that we have him doing throughout the day is a press up. So we lay on our stomach, slowly bring the chest away from the table, keep the low back and hips relaxed, and come back down. Repeating this 10 times every few hours. Trying to get it done before the pain shows up. Okay, the next thing that we added in for him was actually he needed some strengthening for the hips. And what we had him doing first was something called monster walk. So you use a band. It creates some pull on the legs by keeping the legs out, and you like you're walking on some train tracks. So step forward and keeping those legs under control. 10 steps forward, 10 steps back, and then go side to side. So we're gonna go from here, step, control that trailing leg. Good. And now coming back. One of the things you wanna make sure you're not doing is letting that band pull the leg together, so you're always in control of the movement. The last thing is something called the clam. So using that same band, lay on your side, slowly raise the knees apart, and then let the leg come back down. Similarly, as you come up, you want to make sure you're in control as the leg comes back down, and you're not just letting the band pull the leg back together. Maintain control. 10 times on each side. If you or someone you know has a job that is extra physical and you want to get an exam and treatment all in the same day, reach out. We don't have to wait and have another day go by without you feeling your best. So don't miss out on the things that matter most. And the first important step is to call and make an appointment. So give us a call at 989-686-6808.